Glover Teixeira versus Jamahal Hill takes place this weekend in the main event of UFC 283, Teixeira versus Hill. And I cannot wait for this fight. You got Glover Teixeira, the former UFC light heavyweight champion, facing the number 7 Jamahal Hill. And I get it's crazy that number 7 is getting a title shot. But it happened. Jamahal Hill is getting a title shot this weekend in Brazil against Glover Teixeira, and I cannot wait for this. And this was a big one in my opinion. Not the biggest of fights, because right after Ankalaev versus Blachowicz happened, this got signed according to Dana White, and it did get signed. It was official, but it hasn't been like a long while where I can be quite hyped for it, like Figgy versus Moreno. But it's a fight that I'll get behind. You know, this is a good one in my opinion. You got Glover Teixeira coming off a war against Yuri Prohaska, lost to rear naked choke in round 5, but he still put on a show against Yuri in my opinion. And would have won that rematch, but Yuri unfortunately pulled out of the fight. And before that, he beat Jan Blachowicz, he beat Thiago Santos, he beat Anthony Smith. And yeah, Glover's been on a roll since that last one against Yuri where he lost his title. Jamahal Hill's also been on a roll, beat Thiago Santos where he got taken down lots, by the way, in that fight. And beat Walker and Crute. I got Glover here over Jamahal Hill. I do. Now, can Jamahal Hill go out there and get a spark KO on Glover Teixeira and put him out early? Done. Of course he can. It's possible. Glover has been put out before a bunch of times. And Jamahal Hill's that guy to maybe put... Jamahal Hill could maybe add his name to the list there, but... Can Jamahal Hill get taken down bunch here by Glover Teixeira? Can he get taken down bunch here by Glover Teixeira? Yeah, he can. And I know Glover's 43 years old, but he's the underdog here. Jamahal Hill's the favorite, and I don't mind that. Like, yeah, I know Glover lost that last one, but he put on a hell of a show against Yuri. A hell of a show. Like, he looked very good against Yuri. He was winning the fight against Yuri before he gave up the rear naked choke. I doubt Jamahal Hill will pull for a rear naked choke. You know, I doubt it. You know, unless he puts Glover to sleep with it. But his name's Sweet Dreams for a reason. So I doubt he'll go for a choke and Glover will tap. It'll just ruin the name of Jamahal Hill, kind of. I got Glover here, man. I really do. I like Jamahal Hill. I think he's actually quite a funny person. I know people say, Darren Till, but he's just nothing but loses each and every time, and that kind of affects the funniness. And he's not even funny. He says the same shit over and over, and Strickland's obvious. He's funny. And other guys, Kevin Holland, of course. But Jamahal Hill was a funny guy, if you look at his Instagram reels and that, but I just don't see him winning this. I really don't. I get he was in a training camp with Anthony Smith, but I don't he was training for like a jab, like a boxer and like Anthony Smith, and I know they're training now, which is gonna help Jamahal Hill. But Thiago Santos fight, he got taken down so many times. He defended a few. Don't get me wrong, he defended a few against Thiago Santos. But he got taken down eventually. And Thiago Santos, I don't know why he was trying to grapple with Jamahal Hill. I think that was a stupid game plan. I think he should have out-leg kicked Jamahal Hill. But he didn't really. But, and it led to him getting TKO'd because he was gassed out. But how am I going to credit a Johnny Walker win, man? how can I credit Johnny Walker win? Really? Like, Walker's chinny. You chinned him. Sloppy seconds. You're like a sloppy second. And Jimmy Creeby, good win there. But the Santos fight is sus to me, man. This is why I think Anthony Smith would have been a tough fight for him. Like, I think he would have won that fight, but it would have been a tough one for him. I don't see this one going well for Jamahal Hill. Like, I think this fight will be very quick, by the way. I think it'll be like a minute in my opinion. Like, it'll be really fast. 1 minute to 2 minutes. 1 minute to 2 minutes in. I think it'll be very fast. But Santos was taking him down over and over. Glover can do that, man. He took down Blachowicz. I thought Blachowicz fell over at first watching it live in round 2. But he ankle picked Jan Blachowicz and took him down. And I was impressed with Glover there. I've got Glover winning this one. I think he'll get dropped early on. I think early on that he'll get dropped. Like, I think they're both going to be patient. Glover, in my opinion, should chop the legs here. I know he doesn't really usually do that, but this style in Jamahal Hill, why not chop the legs, give him something to worry about, land big hooks to keep Jamahal Hill worried. Like, even if you miss the hooks, just throw it out there. You know, just to remind Jamahal Hill, hey, I have power too. So, which one am I going to do? You know? So, yeah. Which one am I going to do in either a takedown or a KO? But I think Jamahal Hill early is going to be patient. And I think Jamahal Hill will land a 1-2, drop Glover badly, land big shots on Glover, land big shots, Glover back up to his feet. Jamahal Hill swings over Glover ducks, shoots for the legs, takes down Jamahal Hill. Jamahal Hill pops back up. Glover gets the ankle pick, takes down Jamahal Hill again, and eventually gets dominant position, gets the back, body triangle in, and subs Jamahal Hill. To become the new light heavyweight champion once again. Everyone goes crazy in Brazil. It's a big moment. Then he has to fight fucking Ankalaev, the fucking prick. Ankalaev, who is secretly better than everyone in the whole fucking division, which is annoying. But yeah, rematch Blachowicz first, you dumbass. But Glover will win this one, I think. I really do. Like, he dominated Jan Blachowicz, which is impressive. Like, you see Ankalaev even. I know I just roasted Ankalaev. Sorry that. But, Ankalaev had a tough time with Jan Blachowicz. And he should have won on a decision. But it was a draw at the end of the day. It was a draw. And Glover finished Jan Blachowicz and dominated him. So, yeah. And he finished Santos, where Ankalaev took Santos to a decision. You know, even Jamahal Hill finished Santos. Ankalaev had taken him to a decision. I got this. I think Glover gets this one done. I really do. I think he'll skip Ankalaev, man. Why risk it? And Glover isn't really the most active fighter either way. So I think he'll risk skipping Ankalaev and fighting Yuri. See what happens. If he beats Yuri, retire, do Ankalaev versus someone, whoever's on a win streak. Maybe a bounce back Hill, but I think the winner of this one will fight. If it's Glover, this is the problem, because Hill will fight Ankalaev in that. That's the problem. He won't wait like Glover. Like, I think he'll, but I don't know. But I think Glover will. I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly. Because if Jamahal Hill wins, Ankalaev needs to fight Blachowicz in a rematch first, in my opinion. Don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen next if whoever wins. Because I think Ankalaev Blachowicz rematch in like April, May. Whatever happens there. April, May. Fight night main event. Main card of a pay-per-view. Sounds good to me. But I don't know what they're going to do. Fuck. Because I think Jamahal Hill and Glover will have different plans if they win the belt. But I think Glover will win this one. Then I think the winner of Ankalaev Blachowicz will fight Glover. But I think Glover will. I think he'll just lose to Ankalaev. So he'll accept Ankalaev at the end of the day, lose it, then retire. So the winner of this one versus Ankalaev, Blachowicz winner, which will most likely be Ankalaev. But yeah, this is a great fight, man. Glover versus Hill. Really good fight here. I got Jamahal. No, I don't got Jamahal Hill. I got Glover Teixeira. Hill's 31 years old, so he's not even this. He has a 3-inch reach advantage, but I just don't think Jamahal Hill has the takedown defense needed. I really don't. And Glover, in my opinion, knew about this a bit longer as well. Where Jamahal Hill was training for Smith in March, got the call on short notice to fight Glover for the belt. Obviously, he'll take it. Why would he? Oh, I'll just fight Anthony Smith, who's just a useless win at this point. No, obviously he'll fight Glover. Yeah. I think this is a Glover win, though. Like, I understand he didn't know who he's fighting for Brazil, but he wanted to fight in Brazil. He's talked about it. Yeah, I got Glover winning this one. Riddick choke round 1. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I got Glover Teixeira winning this one. Plus, he's got Pereira. This is the factors. This is another factor. He's got Pereira. Alex Pereira. You know, a kickboxer. You know, who's around the same height as Jamahal Hill. You know? He got Alex Pereira. I got Glover, though, man. I really do. I think Glover wins it. Yeah, winner of this one versus the winner of Ankalaev Blachowicz. Whenever they make that fight. But yeah. Glover gets it done. What's... This is a great fight, though, man. I want to speak about this all day. But Glover wins, in my opinion. Yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is a prediction breakdown of Glover Teixeira versus Jamahal Hill. Yeah, and other factors. Hill lost to Craig. Who's shit. Just add that at the end. Yeah. Peace.